Hello viewers, it's good to have you all on the Fashionoista TV program, the program that updates you in the world of most talk about fashion shows and bring you those models and queens who want to see all those on Fashionoista. My name is Diavanis, your humble host. I will take a quick break and return just in a second. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Fashionoista, and first up on the program is the Models Diary segment as we take you straight to meet our model of the week, Miss Fiona Amuzie, the most beautiful girl in Nigeria 2010, who is currently schooling at the University of Jos as a Patriot student of biochemistry. Enjoy that clips.
Hi, my name is Fiona Amuzie. I'm the most beautiful girl in Nigeria 2010. I got into Mbgn mostly from the encouragement of my friends, and after winning the Miss University of Jos title, which that's where I school, I stayed in camp for 10 days, and finally on the crowning day I was astonished, I was awed. It was amazing to have been the winner of the crown, and I give God all the glory. Well, I had this self-imposed confidence and courage that made me believe that, you know, whatever I was going in for, I was going to come out positive no matter what. So I kept my head straight up all the time, and I kept my attitude right, and to God be the glory. At the end of the day, I finally got it.
It's so captivating. Everything about her, she's so cool. She's a really nice person.
The Miss World pageant was a totally mind-blowing experience. I met a lot of girls from 114 countries, different languages, and I got to interact. I got to see the world from a different perspective.
Whenever she's on a set, she's really great at it. She's great at it. I think the crowd really saw what they wanted in her the day she won.
I'd say it's the biggest thing that's ever happened to me in my lifetime for now, and having to represent Nigeria and have that, you know, courage as a queen. Everywhere I go, I'm representing Nigeria, and even outside the country during the Miss World pageant. It's a great privilege for me, and I wouldn't say it's been totally easy, but the challenges has been enormous, but still the achievement thereof has been equally enormous, and I thank God for that. The photo shoot was so much fun. I've not had that much fun in a long time, really, in a photo session. Actually, you know, usually, you know, you pose, you know, and you take pictures, click, but during the photo shoot, it was awesome because we had lots of fun. There were jokes and laughter, and then the crew that were there was so much fun to be around. It was so beautiful that we had to drive all the way down to the water side, and I was right there by the water, and it was so inviting. So like I should just go there in my white, beautiful my dress and swim, or probably play, or, you know, go down into the water. And It was so much fun, but then we just had to, behave ourselves, and we had to sit down by the water and took some pictures, and the outcome was so beautiful. Imagine being by the seaside and the serenity of it. It was amazing. I saw the way young girls were trafficked due to ignorance and poverty, and I saw so many lives being ruined, and then I thought to myself, that would have been me. I would have probably not been in this position right now if I was a victim of that trafficking. So I feel like people are so unfortunate to fall into the traps and the hands of the human traffickers, and if I don't come out, or we don't come out to say something about it, or to fight them, or to combat the scourge, it will keep going on, and a lot of beautiful young ladies will lose their lives and ruin their lives. So I felt like this has to stop. It's like modern day slavery, and we don't want that back in our country and in the world today, because it's a menace and it has to stop. So after winning the Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria pageant, I felt like, okay, this is time for me to do what I've always wanted to do. And NAPTIP, which is a government agency that fights against human trafficking, they signed me up as the ambassador, and I was so glad and privileged to be an advocate for human trafficking and child labor. So I started this up and creating awareness and being able to empower the victims of this human trafficking. Well, I decided to start a fundraising for the victims of human trafficking so that we can raise awareness and do a lot of seminar programs, and also be able to get some vocational items that can be able to empower the victims of this human trafficking. So we're doing a fundraising at Eco Hotel and Suites, and I'm soliciting for funds from everyone in society, from different walks of life. I would love everyone to be part of this and be able to donate in their own proportion, and so be able to support me on this project. The truth is, whatever you want to keep, going for a long time, and you don't want people getting up in your business, you just have to keep it to yourself. So I would say that someday I look forward to getting married and having a family, but you would have to find out when that day is.
Hi, I'm Jackie, and we love Fashionoista.
I know some wannabe models want to be like Fiona and do what she's doing on her pet projects about human trafficking and all that. From Fashionista Fiona, we wish you best of the luck in your career. Alright, we'll take it now from Paris to Milan, Milan to New York. New York, we'll move straight to South Africa to meet one of South Africa, the best designer of all time, who has in the past and present has done quite a lot in the fashion scene in Africa. Let's hook up with David Tlale.
Basically, the inspiration was mostly about really celebrating the African woman, since so many women are taking power and becoming really prominent in whether politics, business, and lifestyle, and really wanting to look good at all times. It doesn't matter whether they're in politics, or they go to the opening of parliament, or they're going to an event. It's all about really making a statement. So just celebrating pure femininity, chicness, and really showing to the world that Africa is not just about seshweshwe and umbhaco and anything else, but it's all about, we have so many aesthetics and so many different characteristics and different cultures that we can always like infuse within our collections and just give it to the world. When I got the invitation, it was like the most humbling experience for me, because not everybody gets to showcase here. One, it simply shows that our brand's got something going on as David Tlale. And two, to be part of this amazing, I believe, movement, because it's only the beginning and we're only bound to grow. I believe we are going places, and to be part of it as a first time ever, I'm really honored and humbled, and I think we can only just take it better and give it to the world and show them what Africa is made of and give the world what we have. Because we've seen it in the past, international designers coming to Africa, taking up aesthetics, inspirations and everything and showcasing in international catwalks. But now it's time that we show them exactly how it's supposed to be done. mean, tomorrow we're gonna start with a new collection because now this is like all over. So it's like just a story that continues every day. I don't know what we're gonna be doing next year.
Hi, I'm Mbgn. Hi, I'm Cindy. And you are watching Fashionoista.
Fashion is a trend started by one person or a group of people that has received mass appreciation. So it's either started by one person or a group of people, and a mass of people have accepted that as something that they do like. So a good example is skinny jeans is fashion. Style is how you choose to represent yourself anywhere you go, everywhere you go, and it goes beyond clothes. Your style could be your kind of house, could be your kind of car, and that style is an outward exhibition of your inner. I like to call it butterflies and bees, but you choose what to call it.
Cool collection from David Tlale. That's one designer in South Africa I respect anytime, any day. He happens to be the only designer at Arise African Fashion Week that used tattoo models on the ramp. Talking about Ajuma, who opened the show from Kenya, and Milen Magesi from Tanzania, who closed the show. That was real cool, man. Well, we'll move straight to our next segment, which is the Update Me segment with Dr. Fashion, Fumi Fagemi.
Hi, my lovely gentlemen and ladies. My name is Fumi Fagemi, aka Dr. Fashion. Welcome you to the update segment this session. I'm very ill. I'm Dr. Fashion and I'm extremely ill. But hey, as they say, fashion goes on. So, ladies, I'm sorry I don't have much for you guys this week, but I have something for my lovely men out there. And what do I have? Denim, jeans, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be talking about 5 top jeans you should be spotting in summer 2011. So guess what? We have the Diesel, we have the Rock and Republic, we have the 7 for All Mankind. We have the popular ones. But do you know what Dr. Fashion has done? She has gone to dig deep. Yes, I have done some research, serious research, and I've come up with brands nobody knows about, but they're going to be so popular by the end of 2010. So the first one we're going to talk about is April 77. Now this is a new brand from California. It's basically about skinny jeans, but the thing about it is that it's got this kind of punk rock to it. So very rugged, very 1970s, and it also has a hint of Teddy Boy 1950s, so you can roll them up, wear them socks. For all the top fashionable guys out there, it's absolutely beautiful. And it comes in very dark blue and black, so you can choose whichever you want. Now I have something called Adriano Goldsmith. Basically, this is a guy from Brazil who has come up with something simple but unique. So what they've done is they've made their denim very distressed. For guys who don't know what distress means, it's kind of got like when you soak something in bleach and it becomes white and that kind of look to it. So it's a bit torn, and that comes in straight boot, straight cut, boot cut, and skinny jeans. It's very, very relaxed. You can team it up with your cardigan. If you want to make it much sexier, you can wear it with pointed shoes or anything like that. Now the third one is cult of individuality, and these one are for the men out there, the butch guys, the men who know that they like their Eba and for real. Basically, it's a massive, it's a big brand in America right now. And the style is it doesn't come in skinny, it's very straight boot cut, so very simple. You can wear with chinos, trainers, boots, whatever you want. And it also comes in a variety of colors as well. The fourth one is something very simple. It's called Edwin, and the Edwin is it's very man-like pair of jeans. It's not popular yet, but it comes very it's very rock star, I have to say. So for the guys who really want to play around with their creativity, this brand will be for you. It's very rock star, very 1970s. It comes in skinny, straight, and boot cut. And the last one is called Rich and Skinny. I don't know why they called it that. Maybe they should look for something called Fat and Poor. No, I'm only joking. No offense. But Rich and Skinny basically is an amazing, basically only skinny jeans. And it comes in yellow, red, purple. It's very, very fantastic. It's very masculine, but it has a hint of femininity with it. So, to my guys who like to be a bit feminine, and also to the guys who just like a bit of color, this will be the brand for you. So hey guys, as I say, go on the internet, check out your GQ magazine, research for these 5 brands. As I say, I'll repeat them: April 77, Adriano, Cult of Individuality, Edwin, and Rich and Skinny. So check them out, you know, and see if any one of them might be your favorite brand. So next time you're popping on the street in a club and people ask you, what jeans are you wearing? You don't say Rock and Republic, okay? All right, guys, I shall have something for you next week. So from me, Dr. Fashion Update News section, have a lovely fashion weekend. Bye.
That's Dr. Fashion updating us on what you should know about the do's and don'ts of fashion. Well, this is what I'll call it a wrap till I come your way again. Same time, same station. Keep watching Fashionista.
You're watching.
And you're watching.
You're watching.
Fashionista.